Mercenary?
Can I do something for you?
No, thank you. I don't need anything for the moment.
According to the villagers, there's a beast haunting the swamp, and it's attacked them several times.
I have heard about it, yes. And although I don't have any concrete information about the creature, there are some things that corroborate what they say. Even though we aren't very good at magic, we still feel it. And since we came to the swamp, we have all felt a powerful source nearby. The problem is that the source seems distorted, corrupted. Kind of like the one the Ice Lords use. Only not the same.
I hope for our sake you're right about that. Otherwise we're really up shit creek.
We are very certain of it. But this magic could very well have transformed one or more creatures in the swamp, making them more aggressive, bigger. Who knows? Something to frighten the villagers, in any case.
So you're telling me the thing is magic and corrupted? Brilliant. Just what I needed. I'll be going now.
It's frustrating. I feel completely useless here.
Greetings, mercenary. What can I do for you?
Can I have a look at your stock?
Vulcan, you must help me. The prince is dying.
Well, I'm happy to see that my talents as a doctor are finally being recognized.
There's no doubt an explosion would cure him of all his ills forever. But I was actually thinking about your connections with the Red Scribes. If you could speak to them, it would save me having the prince's death on my conscience.
I wouldn't exactly call myself a friend of theirs. But yeah, I can always give it a try. I need your expertise. Will you come with me?
Of course I will. Lead the way.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want to know?
So then, any result from the study of all these creatures of the swamps?
I have discovered a few things about the small chrysalids. They are much faster, but it seems that they can only attack from close up, using their pinchers. I also noticed that the medium-sized chrysalids were slower than small ones, but they, however, can fire tiny projectiles. The sickles have a power that depends on their growth. The biggest ones are the most dangerous. Up close, their attacks can be frenetic and extremely dangerous. They can also leap onto their prey.
What do you know about the Ice Lords?
As much as it is possible to know without having met them. In some ways, they're quite fascinating, even though...
Do they have any weaknesses that we could
Not that I know of. All of the Ice Lords are powerful sorcerers. They have an unlimited army. If they have a weakness, it's...
But in spite of all of this, you think there is something.
But that's not true. In fact, they desperately hunger for power. Just because they pooled their powers to create the Deadwalker army, their balance of power is precarious. As soon as they are done with destroying Vergil, they'll probably start killing each other.
Sure, but that doesn't help us much if we have to wait until they're done.
Perhaps there is a way to stir up the tensions between them.
Let's change this. I need your help. Come with me.
If you want.
Do you have any idea how to wake the Elf Prince up?
Unfortunately, I don't. I think I've tried just about every remedy I know, but nothing works.
You said just about. I'm guessing that's not by chance?
It's true. There's one formula I haven't tried yet. An extremely powerful solution.
What is it?
A very virulent poison secreted by the Chrysalid Queen. But I wanted to go looking for them myself, but the villagers stopped me. It seems they can be found along the road we took to get here. And apparently...
I'll get you some. I'll be going now. Hello.
You could at least answer when I ask you a question.
A good day to you, soldier. I do believe...
Really? What are you gonna try to
Sell? Oh, now you're trying to make me feel bad. No, unfortunately I have nothing left.
Information.
Hey, you know what? Some kind of reward would be a...
Here, take this.
Apparently, the Red Scribes have found a way to win the war. They found someone capable of breathing fire, who's gonna burn up the Ice Lords just by looking at them.
I don't believe it. You took my money for that? You fucking with me?
I swear, it's true. Please, we're starving.
I'll let it slide this time, but don't you ever try to rip me off again, unless you're tired of using your hands. Seeing as how you're pretty resourceful, I figure you know everybody here. Is there a smith somewhere around?
Yes, there is one. Me.
I should have guessed. Another con?
Not at all. Listen, I understand you might think I'm some kind of charlatan, but before being an outcast starving in the worst hole in the swamp, I was a blacksmith. The problem is that I don't have any forge or equipment. Otherwise, believe me, I wouldn't be out here begging just to survive.
Why not use the village forge?
I tried that, but that idiot, the so-called artist that works there, almost took my head off and started throwing everything that wasn't nailed down at me. No, what I really need to work right is my equipment, my forge cart.
And where is your cart?
At the other end of the swamp, unfortunately. Here, look. I'll show you on your map.
I'll get it back for you. You'll help me fix up the guards' equipment. Agreed?
Agreed. On one condition, of course. That you also get me some supplies. Let's see. There aren't that many guards, so about 10 pieces of raw metal, 10 good leather hides, and 10 pieces of refined metal should do the trick.
Well, I hope with all that, our guards will be well equipped.
Ho there, Powder Man. You still didn't manage to blow yourself up?
I have a few questions. How are the Freeborn?
We left some blood on the stones in the temple, but most of the company. But if we don't get some new recruits soon, things are gonna get serious. The captain has sent some men ahead to Karalthas. I hope they manage to pick up a few recruits, and they're not too scabby.
Is there anybody in this village worth recruiting?
See for yourself. There isn't a single man amongst the guards or the refugees that knows which end of a sword you're supposed to hold. We'll just have to wait. And be careful.
I have a few See you later.
These people are amateurs. This village is about as secure as your granny's underwear. Not a single watchman at his post.
I'll deal with this, Captain.
Good. I'm counting on you. Remember, if you screw the...
Captain, just fought a duel with Ranvil, the guardian of the village. And before you start yelling about wasted energy, he's one hell of a fighter. He hits you like he was chopping down a tree, and he can take a blow and shake it off.
I have the feeling that every new recruit I take on these days is headed straight for the cemetery. Bring him here to me. I'll check him out.
The villagers told me about a beast. I have to find...
Hawk talked to me about that a while ago. He said he'd found some suspicious-looking tracks that led back...
I'll go and follow the tracks. Where's Hawk?
No idea. I sent him off to scout that part of the swamp.
You wanted the Freeborn Blades to help the villagers. Is that still happening?
As long as we have to stay here, yes.
I'm leaving. There should be enough food. We'll see what Marana says when we get back to the healing house. Anybody home? They look like giant... things.
Yes, I know what you're thinking, mercenary.
Hey, that's my cart, damn it! That's my cart!
It was a pain in the ass getting it here from the middle of the swamp, so I strongly suggest you fix the forge.
Don't worry about it. You won't regret it. I have to fix it and clean it up a bit, but there'll soon be a second forge in the village. Thanks. Greetings, Vulcan.
I spoke too soon. I still need some things. Let me see what you've made this time. Here, I got those ingredients you wanted, and some things to eat as well.
This is very generous of you. I promise you this will save many lives.
What is the point? As useless as bandaging a corpse.
That just leaves the health potions. I brought you everything you asked me for.
Yes, we are making progress. Is there anything else?
I'd like to see what you have to sell.
Look at this.
I'm going. The mercenary salutes you, Knight. I talked with the captain. He wants to see you. Come on, follow me.
Greetings, Vulcan.
I found some of the supplies you need to improve the guard's equipment.
Excellent. I have everything I need. I'll finally be able to make some decent equipment.
I'll tell the guard leader. He'll be glad to hear that. I'm leaving.
Vulcan, I do love our little chats, but shouldn't you...
Captain, this is Ranvol. He talks funny, but he can kick ass.
So, it's Ranvol, is it?
That is the knight's name. How can he prove his valor to you?
Alrighty then. I'm glad you warned me that he talks a bit funny. Right then, laddie.
It will be an honor to fight with a man who they say...
If you think you can flatter me into letting you off lightly, forget about it.
The knight hopes that he will be the first to vanquish him. He will not...
That's more like it. Let's see what... Not bad. Not bad at all. We were starting to be seriously short of fighters worthy of the name, and you fight like a man. Well, you're a ways off from me. Vulcan! He's your recruit. You can take care of him. Go on.
Welcome to the Freeborn Blades, friend. Don't take it so hard. The entry fight is a humiliation we all had to go through. Me included.
The captain deserves his post and his reputation. He is an exceptional warrior. After such a combat, the knight will need to rest for a moment. He asks that his friend, and now brother, come to...
Okay. See you later.